Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly Tarotscopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Scorpio. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your October of 2014 Tarotscope and mini astrology reading and animal totem. Oh, those wanted to flip, so I'm going to let them. It's like this. Oh. Okay. And let's continue shuffling, get some more of our cards out here. Some of you may be walking away from a painful situation. We're releasing it finally. You know, there's a Ten of Swords over there, so that's some pretty intense pain thing happening over there. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Well, yeah, so there's somebody in reverse here, Knight of Rods. Maybe a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Maybe this happened in fire in Leo. Maybe it's going to happen around the eclipse full moon of the 8th. But somebody in reverse is always somebody there's a negative vibration with, that you don't get along. They're not helping you out. They're hindering you more than helping you. Excuse me, and it's looking at the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is one of the most painful cards in the deck. You know, 10 is always the most. 10 of Swords is the most pain, suffering, anguish. You know, it's not a good card at all. So this person is involved in that. And he looks at it. So it's like he knows he hurts you. Well, he or she. Could be either in these general readings. They know they hurt you. They know they've caused suffering. And I just want to say they don't really care. But what's going on here is like you're finally going away from it. Maybe this happened a while back. Maybe you've been, you know, it's taken a little while for you to get over it, but you're moving on. Again, this card has that moon in it, and we are in the eclipse season. So these eclipse times could be key to you, the full and new moon eclipse. And you have the sun here too, which is also, we're going to have a solar eclipse. So these eclipses could really be affecting a lot of you. The Lovers is there too. So you love that person, or you did, you know. And the Lovers is upright, which is interesting like this, you know. I mean, maybe there's no... See, if there was another person here, you could say, okay, well, you fell in love and went off with somebody else. But that's not really the vibe here. What I feel about it is you can get past the pain and look back at them in fondness, or remember the good things about them that you loved about them. You don't always have to focus on the bad thing. Maybe this is even somebody who's passed. And you were angry at them for passing, or every time you think of them, it's just a painful memory. But maybe now you can get it's like that. It's like, well, maybe now we can look at it from a positive spin, or look at it with love. You know, that's part of it. Now the High Priestess is here in strength, so it's something that there seems to be something that you kind of have a hunch about here. That's still gonna, and it feels, because down here we're showing a sun. So that's joy, happiness, you're glowing, you're shining, you're using your abilities to your fullest extent, your mojo's rising, right? About something that, an opportunity that went by is going to recycle itself back around. And this is telling me over here that you have kind of an inkling or a feeling that you kind of knew that. You kind of never, in the back of your mind, and it's like you maybe never even told anybody. You know, because for all intents and purposes, it's like, yeah, done. We missed that boat. It's done. But maybe in the back of your mind, you still have this, this hunch, or this intuition that this thing would come back around, and you've been biding your time. And the strength is about biding your time here. It feels like, you know, you can't really talk about it because there's a lot of opposition. It's like if you brought that up again, you'd be like, "Are you kidding me? Are you really? We nursed you through this horrible time, and you're gonna go." You're bringing that up again? Really? Or you want to borrow money to start that business up again? Are you crazy? You know, so there's a lot of opposition here. So, and strength is a card often. Like, mum's the word, I want to say. These are cards of being within, not blabbing your mouth out to everybody or telling anybody your plans. And you know, another thing, just telling people your plans. You know, if they can't believe it or visualize it, then you know it's not a reality, a possible reality for them. It seems so far-fetched. They're just going to talk you out of it, and they're just going to put the kibosh on it and make it a negative. You know, bring you down. So these are the things. Keep these to yourself. Keep your dreams to yourself. Put a lid on it for a little while here, especially during these eclipse seasons, because this crazy energy that happens during the eclipse season. And I want to say let it come to you, and it does feel like it is going to come to you. Now, Hierophant's in reverse by this whole thing. And it is some kind of career thing that's going to... It will be involve career anyway. I hear the dogs barking, but we're just going to go through it. I'm not stopping the tape, okay? It can and probably will bring you financial gains. Rocco! Anyways, Hierophant, come here, buddy. Hierophant means in an unusual way, not in a normal or a common way. So in an unusual way. Now this could be unusual just for you. Maybe it's just not, it's not going to look like what you thought it would look like. But it also could just be in general. This could just be a thing that is not very normal, you know, or for lack of a better word, not very conventional, okay? There could be just something unconventional about it just in general, okay? But there's something coming back around for you. I feel like you kind of always had a hunch it would come back, but, you know, you don't say anything to anybody, and I will continue again to do that. Something that was very hurtful, you can look back on now, and with forgiveness. That's the vibe I get out of this row right here. I get a strong vibration of it's time to have forgiveness, and then you can truly move on and be free of it. Okay, I don't feel like you're going back to those painful situations, or that's not what's coming back around. I mean, if it could, and if it did, you'd be best to let it go, you know. But I don't feel like that was what it was referring to at all. I feel like it was like looking back in forgiveness, releasing painful things. Other opportunities. And I think it's pretty far-fetched out of the norm. It's like dreaming your biggest dream. But you don't want to say anything because people are going to be naysayers, and it just, you know, like I said, puts the kibosh on everything. All right, so let's have a look at this this wheel here for you, because you're definitely getting hit by those eclipses. There's going to be an eclipse in Scorpio. But first thing that happens is the full moon eclipse on the 8th in Aries, in your 6th house. Something being released or let go of. Eclipse something out of your life. Of 6th house is health, but it's also work and job. But it feels like it could just be, you know, a job you hated anyway, you know, or, you know, a task. The 6th house is your tasks. You know, so maybe even if it's not a job like, you know, you go to work and get paid for, maybe it's just some job you hated doing anyway around the house or whatever the case may be. It's a burden. 6th house is kind of a burdensome house, you know. So that's being released off you. Then on the 10/23, new moon, 0 Scorpio. So this is totally your power time Scorpios for the new you. You know, it's a new moon eclipse. It's time to reveal the new you. It's time to start manifesting the new you. It's time to make your dreams come true and put things, you know, put it out there energetically or whatever. Forge that trail. Forge that new path. This is the time to do it for you. And it's close to all your birthdays, and happy birthday to your October Scorpios too. This is the most powerful, the new moon in your sign once a year is the most powerful time to do all your manifestation and like New Year's resolutions, because this is your new year every year. And it's even more relevant and intense for those of you because it's an eclipse. So this is really your time here. The 23rd, light your candles, do your intentions, say your prayers, go outside under the, you know, the new moon and speak to it. Send those messages by moonlight, okay? Well, actually the new moon will be darker than moon, but anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. What is the animal totem energy for October 2014 for Scorpios? Okay, it is the turtle. It says turtle, Mother Earth, and I did know that. And turtle is Turtle Island here, Mother Earth. So you can, as always, you could take a look on your own as Animal Totems Turtle and look it up and get some more information. But I'll be back in a minute with my take on it, so stay tuned. I'll be right back. When I think of turtle, the first thing that comes to my mind is the Native Americans who called North America here Turtle Island. So it's the island, it's the nature, it's getting in touch with Mother Earth and Gaia. And secondly, we all remember the story of the tortoise and the hare, whose message was slow and steady wins the race. Move along at your own pace, because being in a rush can lead to mistakes and missteps. Do not allow others to rush you. By biding your time and moving forward at a regular pace towards your goal is going to lead to your biggest success. Okay, before we go, I want to talk about the book Tarot in the Modern World. I know many of you watch these videos are kind of learning how to read tarot. And if that's the case, this would be like the study guide or the companion guide. It's a book on tarot, really easy to understand, upright and reverse. It gives a little section about relating it to other cards, as I do in the reading, and a little poem to help you remember it. Really easy read, inexpensive, available on Amazon. You can find the link below. Also, many of you didn't know the designs in the background on my channel. These are from the Tapestry of Life mandalas, and these are art that I do that comes from your astrological chart. It's a labor of love. It takes many hours to do it. Each one has cool designs and imagery in it, and there's things, I give a little report of what I see, but I'm sure that many of you would see things there as well. And of course, my other channels, I have the kids channel, Vicki Verley, but it's under Learning Songs for Kids, and if you have kids and would like to turn them on to some of my music, and I have some holiday music there if anyone would like to record it. And of course, my VV Creative Shorts, where I do other music, some music keyboard player, and some other more rock-oriented music that I've written, if you want to check that out, or somebody'd like to record that. And I want to thank you all for donating and liking and sharing and commenting on the videos, and people who are signing up for readings. I appreciate all of you very much. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.